What's good to people's... I'm on this side of the screen now. We streamed Suiko yesterday for, I don't know, 5 hours or so. And nobody told me that my big stupid face was right in the way of all of the wonderful character art in the bottom corner of the screen. And I didn't think about it until I watched the stream back a little bit. So, ooh, everybody turn beet red. We can leave the bathhouse now. Alright, I think we're ready to go. I think we have Sheena in the party because he's got a lightning rune that won't come off. Everybody's upgraded as high as they'll go. Kai is ready to kick some clams all over the place. So this party is going to get whittled down as we go. Cleo and Kai and Sheena are going to get kicked out of the party in favor of Valeria, Kuramimi, because eventually we got to go fight a boss with... I think Flick is going to jump into the party. Flick, maybe it's Victor. I don't remember. Ooh, I don't have Victor in the party, really? Oh, okay. We're just not rocking Victor at the moment. That's fine. It happens. Oh, I don't want to walk past the inn lady without seeing if she's ready for a chef yet. Ah, there we go. If only there was a skilled cook around. If only, she says. I happen to know where one lives. It is the inn up in Matthew's hometown. Hey, man. Madame Marie has joined Liberate. Yeah, like 6 weeks ago. Very happy to have Antonio and his little tiny mustache that I never knew existed. That mustache is just not really visible on his PS1 character artwork. Actually, while I'm here, we'll check and see if Apple's home yet. She is not. So either the trigger to get Apple to appear is going to be after the next scenario in the Great Forest, or it's going to be at the next castle level. Well, we're going to the Great Forest now. I mean, I gotta say, this forest is pretty great. Alright, I don't think there's anybody on this side of the joint. And we can only get through the Great Forest with an elf in the party. Although once we know the way, I guess we can walk it if we want. And we're going to get stopped partway through this area. How tough are Holly boys at the moment? I think these Holly fairies have a drop that we need, but we're more likely to find them on the overworld later, I think. Oh, little leaf men don't even want to stay and hang. Ah, Vicky. Oh, like, the top of her head is faded out. Like, the character artwork fades out before they got the top of her head. That's kind of strange. The cropping there, I'm not sure I like. Also, the PS1 version, the original character artwork appears on, like, what looks like standardized playing cards, kind of. Which gave kind of a unifying element to all the character artwork. But here it's just, like, plastered onto the side of the dialogue box. We will see Vicky again and again and again. But she can't be assigned to the party in this game. We won't get to put Vicky in the party for a while. Actually, I think I wanted to go this other way, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, there's a path up top, too. I didn't see. This waterfall's popping off. Ooh, a gauntlet. I do like a gauntlet. Then who wants boots? Sheena, do you want boots? I really haven't assigned Sheena to my party. What I've done is I've assigned my lightning rune to the party. This looks like a good spot to use this attack. Luck Rune Piece. I think I want to save that. For Victor. When we see Victor again, he should have that Luck Rune Piece. Nope, there's one kobold left. He looks dead inside. Like, which is it? Were the kobolds were they all made sick, or were they all taken away by the Empire? It kind of seems like the kobolds are just having problems all around. Speaking of kobolds, actually, we're about to get a recharge here in a minute. We might as well use up these rune charges. Saucy. Let's see, I'm going to want both Sheena and Cleo for the boss we've got coming up in the Dwarf Vault. I guess we're kicking Kai out first. No, that can't be right. That doesn't make sense. I guess entering a screen with a save point is what triggers that autosave. That seems to be what's doing it. So anytime elves are presented as being like unreasonable jackasses, I'm always like, you know what? Fine, wipe them out. We don't need elves. Elves have never done anything useful for anyone. And I think we've got armor upgrades here. Yeah, these magic robes, they're expensive. But it's a big defense up. And then once we get to the village of the dwarves, we're going to want to sharpen some weapons. I think we get 2 of these. One for Cesar and one for Gremio. I have to make room in his inventory first. Oh no, come on, I'm going to sell these escape talismans. I never use those. I don't think... Oh yeah, you do need this. Never going to use a needle, probably. Great. There's nothing else in this village, so I might as well just go see the chieftain. Just elves are... What's the lesson here? Racism is bad unless you're an elf, and then it's okay? Oh boy, Stallion's here with his giant nose. He's bragging about being a coward. Again, there's just no rationalization. There's no explanation for what the Empire stands to gain by burning down this whole forest. Like, they're just being evil for the sake of being evil. I'm also not sure where this village is that she's talking about. Why do you even like them? They're like greasy and weird. The average human will be dead after a mere 50 years. I mean, is this actually true? Like, I don't... Until now, there was no sign of humans even mentioning that there were, like, elves and kobolds and dwarves living here. What difference is there between us? Well, she just pointed one out, Kirkus. She just pointed out that humans die after 50 years and elves don't. So there's that difference. Also, some elves have purple hair and some elves have very large pointed noses. That's a good idea. I mean, we don't know that dwarves don't eat elves, let's be honest. Oh, I thought Valeria joined my party here. I guess not. Okay, so we've got 2 dungeons to go through. Oh, she's gonna join our party. She's gonna hop right in. So in future Suikoden games, they give you extra party slots for characters like this. Like if I don't want to assign Valeria to my attack party, they have like a background slot I could put her in. But I've got to, like, I'm gonna want Sheena in the party. I'm gonna want Cleo in the party for a boss coming up because they both got runes that can put out a bunch of damage. So I guess it's gonna be Kai going home. Thank goodness they don't put Sylvina in the party. I don't think they ever put Sylvina in the party. So Valeria needs to be on the front line. We can do something like, you know, we'll probably do this. And you've got nothing on your head, but that's fine. And she's got a rune she can use, also fine. What about her weapon is level 7, so she's already as sharp as she's going to get. And we're already in let go territory here. That's so she's got this Falcon rune, 3 times damage, and she can do it every single turn for free. We'll get a chance to equip people in the next town if we need to. Provided we have enough potch. Oh, these friggin' guys, huh? Well, I mean, I might as well use up my fingers of death. I thought we went behind the tree. I guess we go up over here. Oh, there we go. See, they're stinky dwarves. Maybe they love to eat elves. I just don't know. I've seen no evidence one way or the other. These guys look like they would eat an elf. That's all I'm saying. There's a dwarf in my novel that I describe as smelling of unwiped ass, and I might have subconsciously been thinking about these dwarves when I wrote that. Alright, so they're durable. This one just ate a whole round of attacks. I should have put Valeria on them with the Falcon Rune. Feather, we're going to... We'll just equip that here. It's fine. I thought the feather increased your speed. I guess not. A martial arts robe. Would you like that? You do like that. And nobody wants a chest plate, right? Everybody's got at least a guard robe. Yeah, we're good. A sacrificial Buddha. So if that's in your inventory when a character is killed, the character does not die. Burn these guys down with runes. You can do like rune chains, where if you have two characters that are going to act back to back in the turn order, and they use complementary runes, like I think fire into earth and lightning into fire or something like that. But you can't really set them up in any meaningful way, these rune chains. Because you just don't have a lot of control over when people are going to take their turns in each combat round. It's determined by their speed, but like if one enemy acts in between them, it breaks the combo. If any other character acts in between them, it breaks the combo. Which is kind of an underbaked game system. That's a nice looking vista out there. Got a painting. Killer orb. Yes. Yes, please. We're going to give that to Cesar and make sure that lands on Victor. That is a critical hit increase. Nice looking hills out there. I do realize that flipping my face to the other side of the screen like inverts the text on my shirt. I don't think anybody was reading my shirt anyway. I try to crop my camera to the point where people can't like actually see what's on my shirt. That's bear orb. I don't think anybody can use that except Pawn. Not bear, boar. Boar orb. Another luck rune piece. Here, we'll just pass those off to Gremio. Because I want to make sure that that lands in Cesar's inventory, because he's going to be in the party next time we see Victor. Hey, it's this guy again. Yeah, every screen with one of these save points, it's just stepping onto it gives us an auto-save. Interesting. Village of the Dwarfs. So first of all, pretty sure we can grab this guy. Send him off to Pancakes. I forgot we named our castle Pancakes. So these, we feel the shark are at the level like 8 here, I think. And Mies can do level up to level 8 back home as well. Alright, so we're going to go just poke our head into the item shop. This will add this shop's inventory to ours. Also, we'll sell off the stuff we don't need. Can't buy a boar. Why can't I buy a boar orb? I don't want a boar orb. Should be an appraiser in this town, I would think. There is, in fact. Nice flower painting. Nice flower vase. Okay. Both shops were here. Okay, I think we buy 3 of these. One for you. One for you. You don't have any space. We'll give yours to you for now. And then one to Gremio. I can give this to anybody. I can transfer this over to Sheena for now. And then Sheena's going to be leaving the party anyway. We're going to end up stripping him. So you're going to need a helmet. Because you're going to be in the party for a boss fight later. You're going to need a better helmet because you're the hero. And you're going to be in the party forever. So you can also have a better helmet. Except I didn't buy you one. Oh, yeah, I did. There it is. You can't even wear a pointy hat. Kirkus likes a pointy hat. He sure does. Okay, we're good. Sell off what we don't need. I guess I'm just stuck with this boar orb for now. That'll also add that shop's... Oh, I don't have an armor shop yet at Pancake's Castle. Okay, so we want... He's going all the way up to 9, huh? Sure, we'll take him there. Gremio, you're next. And I guess we'll do Cleo. That should leave us with just enough pots to hit the inn once we've spoken to the dwarf chieftain, who probably lives in this important looking house. Nope, you're not the dwarf chieftain. I don't even know who you are. That was Bobbins the dwarf. You look pretty chieftain-y. So the dwarf chief has artwork but no name, which is strange. In the PS1 version, he's like, ho ho ho, the dwarves, the elves are all gonna die. Isn't that funny? How utterly delightful. How does she know who stole the blueprints, I wonder? Dwarves are idiots in this game. Just objectively speaking, they're idiots. They're like, nobody can get through our impossible to solve maze of horrors. But you go there and it's just like a short dungeon with some stuff in it. I don't have enough money. Really? Damn it. I gotta go earn 200 posh to stay at the inn. Also, their vault door does not appear to be attached to the mountainside. Look. It appears to be a 3D object erected in front of the mountainside. It's like, it's impossible to break into our vaults, and then you just walk right in. There's not anybody, like, nobody's even guardian. It's like they invited people to steal from them. Years ago, did I stream this? I must have streamed this game before, because years ago, I did a run to see if it was like actually possible for Cage to get to the end, because you can recruit him later and put him into a party. Can't put him into a party by himself, but you're able to like put him into a party and then like kill off the hero, right? I wanted to see if Cage could reach the vault at his like base level when he joins. And he's high enough level to let go all of the monsters inside. Like, he's high enough level that he doesn't have to fight any random encounters or anything. So he could have definitely gotten through the vault, but I think I concluded he would not have been able to defeat the boss alone. But then the fact that the boss is not beaten when we got there, maybe he just snuck past the boss. So step one of making sure people don't break into your vault, don't walk out of the way of the door. Like, if a guy comes in and says, hey, I want to go in your vault, don't get out of the way. Like, stand there. Like, what are you doing, man? 3 dirty dwarves. Okay. We're going to take these guys seriously for now. Valyria is not even one-shotting these clowns. We should be able to just take them out from here, though, right? Yeah, we're good. In fact, Cage could have even gotten through faster in this version, which has diagonal movement. So yeah, there's just these, like, puzzles. But, like, who cares? Like, nobody cares? They're just dumb little... You just... Was that even a puzzle? You just throw all the switches once. We we have outsmarted the dwarves' first puzzle. It wasn't even trial and error. It was just trial. Then you've got this room, which is kind of a maze. But you know what would be better than a maze? A wall. Just build a solid wall. And it's not even like a very good maze because there's treasure everywhere. Like anybody who comes into this maze is going to want to go to all the dead ends anyway. We want to save the single target attacks. You've got 2 lightning storms to use, and that might be enough. See if we can take them out with the 1 lightning storm. Whew, got the back line. To be honest, I'm kind of down with Sheena in the party, honestly. Like, he's pulling his weight. I feel like every time I play this game, I discover a character that I had, like, never used before. I'm like, oh, that character is actually good. But it's just, it happens to be the first lightning rune you have access to. Ooh, another magic robe. I think we give that to Cleo. Oh, that's going to reduce her... It's going to take away her boosts magic stuff. No, in the back row, she's fine with that. Is it better than what you've got? Yes. By a lot. You have the same problem. In fact, we should... Oh, Sheena's got a short-range weapon. That's why he's up front. Okay, that's fine. That works for me. By you give you a magic... I think we're good. I don't know that I ever knew that guard robe boosted your magic power. Also, how come the guard robe boosts your magic power, but the magic robe does not? That'll make no kind of sense. Glad Gremio finally decided to join in at the end there. I think a lot of what draws you to certain characters in this game is just how cool does their attack animation look. And that's something where Sheena really lacks. His attack animation is not great. In fact, I think he's got the same sword animation as a character we're going to meet later named Hicks. What is the blue ribbon? Defense 6, but you can't wear it. Can you wear it? Can Cleo wear it? Cleo can have it. So that was the second trap of the dungeon, was that maze. With absolutely no puzzles or whatever. Okay, then there's this room. That's just going to do this to us. Again, it's not even really trial and error, it's just trial. Lightning rune piece. We're going to put that on Caesar's weapon, I think. In fact, I'll make sure he has it. We've gotten through, what was that, the fourth trick room? We should have just told these guys, look, we got through LaPonte's house. Your weird traps are not going to do anything to us. Okay, there's my last finger of death. Should be able to mop them up from here. A pointy hat? Does anybody even want that? You might want it. Dex room. Is Dex and Speed different stats? They are. I wonder what the difference is. Oh, okay. There's evasion. That's action order. Increase in magic increases MP. Does it not also increase the effectiveness of runes? And then luck is critical hits. Okay. Like, you're already pretty fast. I don't really want to use that Dex rune piece. On anybody in this party. Be good for Victor. He's a frontline fighter with typically low dex. Beep, boop, boop. Beep, 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 boop, boop. So this has been updated. I think the phrase on this, like carved on this tablet in the PS1 version, is like fiddledy piddledy diddledy boo or something. But it's just like one of these buttons will beep and one of them will boop. So it's gonna be like left, right, right, left, 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 right, right. And like, again, just don't carve the combination to your safe on a giant tablet right in front of the lock, right? Like, this is This is their fault that their vault got broken into. I have no more for you. You've got one more in you. Oh, you've got lots. Let's make sure these guys don't get an action on me. They just don't like lightning, I guess. A Hlaf helmet. I will put that on you for now. Who took that? Kirkus, you can have that. In fact, Kirkus, take that medicine too. Like, that wasn't even a trick floor. That was just straight up. Here's some free treasure. Thanks for breaking in. Oh, it's a dead-end room. What will we ever do? Don't have any more big lightning blasts, but Cleo's got some on hand. Are dwarfs flammable? Free escape talisman. Oh, it's another dead-end room! Played me like a damn fiddle. I'm gonna want that for the big boy that's coming up here in a minute. Double counterattack that turn. Sheena and Cesar are on it. Alright, who's got some medicines? Kirkus has some for the fight. Sheena's got some in his pocket. This guy looks freaky. Alright, so we're gonna Falcon Rune every turn because why not? We're gonna Raging Blow. What rune do you have? Oh, you've got this! I forgot I gave you this. Yeah, use your spells, man. Oh, he's floating. That wasn't gonna work. Whoops. That did 1,300 damage. Creatures in here just don't like lightning, I guess. Oh, and he's completely immune to fire. He's not immune to getting punched in the stomach, though. So 2 of my 3 runes are ineffective here. Fantastic. mean, we're just hanging in there. Kirkus, go ahead and heal Gremio a little bit. Oh, you got to attack. Because your rune is pointless. A lot easier than the last boss we had to fight. That's for sure. Just gonna go ahead and use that on the hero. It's actually much better use of those in Suikoden 2 because the hero gets your healing magic on. The hero actually has the best healing rune in the game. Well, now that I know that you've got this, yeah, let's punk some nerds. Oh, another empty room. These dwarves got to get on the ball and put some treasure in their empty rooms. Flowing water cane, and we can just escape Talisman on out. Okay, bye. Not even going to bother telling that guy that I got all the treasure. We didn't just get the water cane, we got all the treasure out of there. The dwarves no longer have any treasure anywhere. I don't know why I went this way. Hi, I did the thing. Why on earth does Kirkus think that the elves will believe us now? Okay, should I... I guess what I should do is continue to sharpen. Let's raise what money I can. Like this I'm not going to need. The Sunbeam Orb, that's... What is that? That's... You gain HP as you're walking around, I think. Automatically recovers it. So it's like a regen effect in combat, and it's just... Not into that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Where is... I lost the blacksmith shop. Oh, it's down there. The village goes souther than I thought it did. Yeah, let's just stack up Lightning Element. I think Valeria, it's going to be worth going to 9 with Valeria. She's going to be in the party, and I think her attack stat determines how much she can do with her Falcon Rune. And she's just a good character just overall. Oh, we're going to want Gremio too. The Bronze Broadaxe. Alright, let me think for a second. Is there anybody else to recruit here? I don't think so. I think we're done in the Dwarf Village for all the rest of time. I just saved. Actually, it's auto-saving. I probably don't... Oh, you know what? It's only auto-saving on screens that have save points. It's not auto-saving when I use an in. So it's really who do I want to eat the monsters, isn't it? Because I've got 3 rune users right now. Oh! The earth was hungry. I really do love the updated map work. I think the maps look so slick. Uh-oh. Oh, that's all animated now. On the PS1 version, this was just static. It was just like static smoke. What do you mean you can't be sure, Gremio? All of the elves are dead forever. The lesson is, don't be racist. Or you'll get burned by a magic mirror. We get one of the best upgrades in the game right here, actually. Oof. What was the point of it? There was no point. We don't know what the Empire is doing. We have no idea why they wanted to burn down Elfland. There's never been an explanation for it. We know that the guy in charge of this region is being mind controlled. Like, we find that out by the evil witch. But, like, why is she an evil witch? We don't know. We have no idea why. Gremio's gonna be a total bro. So leave the map, then immediately go back in, and let's see if they spell the kid's name right. Templeton. Okay, so in Suikoden 2, there's a hard limit on how long character names can be. Characters can only have 8 letters in their names. In Suikoden 1, that's true for combat characters, but characters that you can't assign to your combat party, like Templeton, can have names of any arbitrary length. So in Suikoden 2, when you recruited Templeton, they had to remove the E from his name, so his name went from, like, Templeton to Templeton. But he's a map maker, and he's going to give me a map. We have the Suiko map. And it actually has, like, area maps now. We can't get a full world map, which is what I would like. We've still got... Oh, now my big stupid face is in the way of the map, though. You guys are never going to be able to see this map. Sorry. That's just how it is. So I like that we have area maps now, though. I don't know that any area in this game really needs an area map, but it's cool that we have it. don't know why we're in trouble. We got all these rune charges still left. This guy's just an ass. I swear on the gods, we won't lay a finger on them. So Valeria, knowing she's going to be executed, steps forward. Alright, see you later. And then immediately the guy's like, you swore by the gods. There are no gods in these modern times. Oh, they've changed the dialogue here a little bit. I'm sure I can wipe all these guys out with the fire rune, the lightning rune, and the earth. Like, I'm equipped to absolutely annihilate these guys. Are they at least going to put Kurumimi in the front row? Yes. They were smart enough to put Kurumimi in the front row. Thank goodness. We're just going to mop the floor with these guys. Some free leather armor. Some kids calling themselves the Liberation Army. I didn't know Matthew was a knight. Oh, good. Stallion did something useful. Yeah, let's do it. I think we've recruited all the characters up to this point, which means this battle should go pretty swimmingly. Famous last words, right? Let's see if I remember how this goes. So, determined... The number in your army is determined by how many characters you've recruited. I think we've recruited every character available until this point. Oh, you look pretty doofy. Your artwork looks pretty doofy up there. My goodness. The Tin Can Man. He has like a weird smirk on his face. Hey, Victor's here. Okay. So bow beats magic, magic beats charge, charge beats bow. Sure. We have a merchant, 2 thieves, and before we charge, we want to make sure he's a strategist. That's all we've got at the moment. So let's send over a thief. So first observation is in the old version, like you saw the character's portrait like zoom in on the army, like they were actually going over to do something, and in this version they just blink out. So the enemy will use Kwanda's attack. I just happen to know Kwanda's attack is a charge, so we need to use magic to beat the charge. Charge beats bow, bow beats magic, magic beats charge. We've only got 2 possible magic attacks, and Luke is the only good one right now. In fact, is it... What kind of... Oh, yeah, so we've got 26 attack power, because we've got a couple of stacked teams here. Alright, Luke, do it. Oh, he is saying he's got the true wind rune. He's just saying it outright. That's wind magic, huh? Oof, got him. So after a hit like that, that's probably the biggest hit we're going to get in the whole exchange. So at that point, we're going to send over a merchant and see if he can turn anybody traitor.
Come on, guys. We got blackjack and hookers. It's great over here.
He failed. Okay, so that doesn't always work. Let's send over the next thief. So he screwed up. So we don't know what the enemy is going to do next. So if we pick magic and he picks bow, we're going to suffer a lot of losses. Who do we have in the bow here? We've got... For some reason, we're counting Rock as a cook. Kobolds and Pal. I gotta look at these, like, team names. Commander's team, LaPont family. Humphrey's team, he's all alone. Fisherman. There's the bandits. The good buddies. We love our buddies. Who else goes in Victor's team? I can't think. Invulnerable defense is just Gaspar. Former soldier. Oh, I guess we did rescue Valyria. Elderly warriors, Black Iron, Tricksters. That's it. Oh, we haven't gotten Flick yet. Flick isn't back yet. All right. What do we think Quanda's going to do? It's likely he's going to charge, I think. But I really don't know. Like, I'm just going to magic again, and if he... Well, maybe he can't do his special twice in a row. Maybe here's what I'm going to do. We're going to send in the strategist. The power of my wisdom. Here's the plan. Make sure to follow my orders to the letter. Let's send over a charge, because if I'm in this magic configuration, he might try to bow me, and if he's going to bow me, I want to charge. Commander's team, go for it. That's not good. I didn't think Quanda could magic attack, to be honest. That's not good at all. I'm gonna use my other magic now. You want me to use? I do want you to use magic. Okay, so he's using a charge attack, so that's good for us. So he went charge magic, charge magic. Eventually we're going to have like ninjas and more thieves. We'll be able to spy every single turn, but this first attack you just kind of have to guess at what you're doing. I'm just going to try charging again. Get him, LaPont. There we go. Beat your bow attack. I think that was it. Made it to Panu Yakuta Castle. Well, yeah, of course he does. We broke his stupid mirror. I feel like we could have done that with just a big rock. For all I know, that's what the dwarf cannon fires, is big rocks. All right, so our front line is decided. Can I can leave. Okay. There's a tough boss inside. So we want to walk back to the castle first. And all of our rune users are gone. Oh, I can't take off anybody's rune. This is a fixed party. I can't remove anybody from this party. So I'm just stuck with what I've got. Alright, that's fair enough. We can attach Victor's killer rune. We can use the... I've got rune pieces I wanted. I was saving for them. I've got like a luck piece and a dex piece. In later Suikoden games, we can unequip people's runes from the shop, even if they're not in the party. What do you got? Chest plate? You can use a shield, huh? I'm gonna give this to Victor. And I guess Sheena was holding the killer rune, but if Sheena's out of the party, we'll be able to just take the rune out of the bag. I don't think we're going to do any work on Kuramimi. We need him to recruit some characters after this is all over, but other than that... I do love his character sprite, but... And I think his weapon is just called Sword. Let's check that real quick. Yeah, weapon, Sword. It just got Sword. And then if you improve it, I think it changes to, like, Good Sword. Dead. Actually, is leather armor better than this chest plate? It is. You should wear that. Later, we'll get an item that we can just warp back to the castle from anywhere. Like, getting back and forth from the castle becomes effortless, but... Can't get that yet. Once we get to the castle, we'll be able to very quickly warp anywhere we want to go. So this trip out to the castle is only one way. Did they do anything? They just pointed their sticks at me. They're all just leaving. Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Always nice to see you. Yeah, I wish I could see a whole overworld map. I'd like to be able to see a whole map of the whole empire. Would be cool. Wonder how difficult it would be to go to Max Podge. We haven't even tested Gaspar. I kind of feel like I should. Strip. Cleo. Kirkus is in the party. Oh, Humphrey is available to be put in the party now if I want. That's cool, that's cool. Strip you. So we're going to give this to Victor. I mean, that's just there for somebody who wants it. We're going to give this to Victor. He can have that now. We're going to give this to Victor. He can have that now. That'll be lost, huh? Let's give it to Valyria then. We might use her again someday. You, sir, need to be upgraded. Now, I don't know how much this has been changed. So if you beat him, he'll go double or nothing, and then you can only go double or nothing like 2 or 3 times before you're at the max amount of pots you can carry. So he rolls a 5, but I'm going to get triple 6s right here. There's a 5, that's no score. And then the idea is if you lose, you just reset the game and get your money back. Yeah, so we'll go double or nothing. He goes triple. Double or nothing again. He got a 2. It's a piss. So I lost everything, but I can start over. Damn it. That's a 1. So he's got no score. I got 2. Come on, roll them trip 1s. Not me rolling the trip 1s. That's not good. Are you broke? I am broke. Oh, goodness. Okay. So... just reset the game. It looks like they haven't changed anything about Chinchirorin, though. It looks like you get... it's the same... it's the same odds of winning and losing. And I think resetting is actually faster, honestly. Because on the PS1, you'd have to physically reset the console and then wait for the Konami logo to come back in and out. He's going to come right out the gate with a 4. There's a 6. He's going to pay triple. That triple 1 is like the most common thing to come up. It's not actually rolling 3 fair dice. Because triple 1s are like the most common thing. See what I mean? Wiped out. I guess you got to go through 2 title screens to get back in. But the loading screens go a lot quicker. And then you can run diagonally back down to Gaspar. So he's going to pay double. Let's see them trip 1s. I'm going to pay triple. Damn it, Gaspar. How dare you? How dare you, sir? I don't need that much money, I guess, right now. I just kind of wanted to see if this has been changed at all. He's going to pay double. If he throws trip 1s here, I think I'd be happy to walk away. Or that, you know, I'll take that too. No, I'm good. That's going to be enough to sharpen Victor up to the limit. Limit is 9. You know what? Let's get that good sword. It's a good sword. Because we do have to go through a boss fight. We do have to do it with Kuramimi, and it's the only time we have to use him in the game. I don't really care about Kirkus's bow. Everybody's got full everything. We should be good to go. I just need to go to the Rune Sage. Rune Sage, I think, is in Kawan? Oh, we can warp to the Pirate's Fortress? That's interesting. No, Rune Sage is here. Here. If it's not, we have to walk the rest of the way. It's here. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Great and good. Hi, help please. This boar orb can never be attached to anybody. Only Pon can use it. And he's got one, but he can never take it off. I don't know what use we're going to get out of these maps. I just think they're cool. I don't have any idea why these little maps exist. Alright, let's take the fight back to Panu Yakuta. We can't use the map here. Yeah, sure. I'll rest. Why not? Thanks for helping me. Thanks for your assistance, clearly enemy soldier. Gale Orb is like double speed. Wouldn't mind giving that to Victor as well, but I'd rather have the Killer Orb. Another Lightning Rune piece. Good, good, good. Shields are rare. Almost nobody can use a shield in this game. All these guys. Kirkus has 2 swallows in the bank. Half armor. I think you want that for sure. You can't use it. Too much armor for you. You probably should take it then. You can't use it. I don't know who's supposed to use this armor then. That's why we want to increase Victor's dex, so that kind of stuff stops happening to him. A Gwantlet. Victor, you definitely want a Gwantlet. We might keep you in the party for a minute. Remember, that's a good sword now. It's not just a sword. I think we checked all these rooms down here. Yeah, we've been down here already. We need to go up the stairs next. There's one more room back here. One more room means one more treasure chest. It's an old book. It's a dragon. And kind of all we can do is keep hitting it. It's floating, so that's not even going to hit it. At least it's really slow. Looks like the whole party's getting an action in. Much friendlier than the previous dragon we fought. Yeah, we'll heal that. We don't need to heal that because Victor's got all the hit points in the world. I think I could have bought a fire rune somewhere and given that to Kirkus instead to give him something to use in this fight. Everyone's still going strong. Gremio. You really should just do your fire breathing attack every single round, my dude. Victor made up for all those rounds that got dodged. And took 2 level ups. Alright, I just need to make sure that... Let's use the medicine that's... Yeah, we just need to make sure Cesar is good to go. Because he has a one-on-one duel here. It's got... What's the guy's name in Wizards and Warriors on the NES? That's who he reminds me of. Like, this is the dude from Iron Sword. Iron Wall Rossman. So he's got this black rune given to him by the evil witch. So the idea here is it's a rock, paper, scissors thing. So attacking beats defense, defense beats reckless attack beats attack. But if you just defend every single turn, if you defend and he defends, nothing happens. If you defend and he attacks, you take almost no damage. If you defend and he reckless attacks, you counterattack for big damage. There's no reason to do anything but defend. What they want you to do here is, like, try to figure out what they're going to do based on what they're saying. Like, he's saying, break through my impenetrable defense, which means he's probably going to defend. These descriptions attack the enemy. They will attack you as well. What if they're defending, though? Like, he's going to defend, but I'm just going to defend. Yeah. Camera spins. You just win all of these fights by selecting defend constantly. If you won't attack, then I will. So you definitely want... If he attacks here, I want to be defending. But if he's, like, special attacks... I get the counter. Yeah, look how little damage that did. Show me what you've got. No, I'm going to defend. Like, I'm not going to win. They're not going to win the fight 8 damage at a time. Now, if he attacks and I special attack, like this, that's how you do. But you, either by doing special attacks or by countering their special attacks. Now, prepare yourself. He's definitely going to special here. So, if you know they're going to attack and you use your special, you get a big hit. But it's always safe to just defend every single round. Like, they can't beat you if you just defend. How am I able to... Because I'm that good. I'm going to... Are you going to try special again, huh? Yeah. So they didn't really think this dueling system through very well. And like the same system comes back in like every other Suikoden game. Alright, we gotta be careful here to select the correct dialogue options. You make everyone crazy, you fix them. So, what I don't know that I'm actually clear on what happened to the kobolds. They were all driven insane? Is that why we've been fighting kobolds on the overworld map? Agonizing scream. Okay, that's terrible. He was being mind controlled. He's ready to go. So, if you hack off his head, that's it. He's gone. But if you acknowledge that something is going on here, we'll spare his life, and then he joins our army. Is that really ironic? I guess we could just... Like, Rosman just doesn't know what ironic means. But you could put him in your army. And I think he's pretty good, actually, if you put him in your party. Oh, Kurumimi's mom is back. Wonderful. And Kirkus is going to get laid. So happy for him. And his girlfriend, for whatever reason. I don't think I've ever assigned her to the party, ever. I don't know why you would. I am once again reminded that I named the castle Pancakes. Alright, let's go. Fantastic. Now, with Kurumimi in the party... Oh, it's going to do a time skip. Sure. 3 months later... This is a rare opportunity to just be alone in the party, right? Doesn't happen that often. I need somebody to change my... Yeah, it's going to make me do the flick. Oh, I can see the world map from here. Oh, no, I can't. Just the headquarters. It's so weird. Why? This is such a bizarre addition to the game. Like, why do we... There are some later games where you would need this. Like, I would love to have this in Suikoden 3 or Suikoden 5, for sure. But, I just... Okay, I need... Matthew's not in evidence right now. Okay, so I can't assign a party right now. I've got to do what the storyline wants me to do for a minute. Who knows where Matthew was? We needed him a second ago to change our party. Sanchez will also change our party for us. And then in later games, you change your party at the inn instead. Yeah, Odessa died like a year ago. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm the man in charge now. Gotta love Humphrey. Alright, so Flick's gonna run off in a huff. You got anything to say, Humphrey? Just ... fine. Okay, I just want to assign a part. Oh, you know what? We don't want to do this yet. No, we don't want to do this yet. We just want to follow the storyline for now. Yeah, because if we warp back out to the forest now, we're going to be stuck forever. So now Flick is staying in this house. Yo, what up? He cooled down on his own. I mean, that's admirable, right? Like, he had a little think. And he figured it out. We're going to go on another recruiting spree here before too much longer, but for now, I think we're about to get sucked into another war, so... The Flower General. Garan Fortress is where we recruited Kai from earlier in the game. So you're not like supposed to have Kai until this point. Whatever, you can't control me. And it's a much smaller force anyway. It just looks weird for the character portraits, just especially ones like Gremio that has a lot of empty space around it. In the original version, instead of just having like weird transparency, they had like cards. They looked like characters were printed on cards. The problem with the cropping they've done here with the transparency is it kind of just looks like Gremio's hair is chopped off in the front. They should have either leaned into having the whole character art there, or if they're on cards, the cropping makes sense. All right, first things first. Let's send a thief over. Congratulations, good job, buddy. And I can't use another thief. They're probably going to charge, though. Yeah. They don't have like a champion or a general here, so... Oh, the music got more triumphant, so maybe the merchant will succeed now. He failed, that's awesome. Let's send over the other thief we've got. You have to fight, you gotta go spy on them, man. Alright, our thieves were pointless. I'm gonna magic again. That's not good. We only lost like 2 little angels though, so... Alright. We will send in the commander's team. I am happy to just meet them on the field. Got him. So, the chief military strategist is saying, let's send in a reconnaissance team. Flick immediately gainsays them. And just without any discussion. And this is why Flick is terrible. Oh, it's Milik Oppenheimer. He's got almost, not quite twice our number. But he's got magic flowers on the front of his castle. So it doesn't matter what we do, we're going to lose badly. Poison pollen. Big dead. Big dead. Yeah, that's... Listen to the military strategist. Listen to the guy we brought in to specifically make these kinds of decisions. And Flick doesn't even, like, apologize for screwing up. Victor's got a hunch. Well, a minute ago, Flick had a hunch. He just got 6,000 men killed. So... Nah, come on, Gremio. It's a but thou must situation anyway. Okay. Just looking at the party here. Give me Kurumimi. That's 3 S's, yeah. I'm like spoiled for choice. You're an M. He's actually pretty good. I don't mind having him on team. I just think Cleo's the best I'm going to do as far as runes go. We're going to take Brosman. All right, formation. We need Kurumi in the front. Somebody's got that full armor that we found that he can probably wear, but we just need to do some recruiting anyway. All right, new part of the world map. There's like 3 towns here. First things first, there's... Quincy's nice because she'll tell you exactly how many more recruits she wants to see. She only wants to join the winning side. 41 more recruits. Sure. I have to be level 40. Cesar, so he's got a way to go, I think. So we need you in the party. She's actually extremely important. The blinking mirror is so useful. We don't actually need this stuff yet. Oh, I can buy killer orbs, as many as I want here. Great, so that's all in my inventory now. All right. Let me just refresh my memory. So these guys will join as part of the story. This bald man over here. Aiki, 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 Aiki. Yeah, he telling me he wants me to be level 40, which is fine. And I think that's all for this little town. You can't... Oh, you can go higher, huh? Okay. Then... warp back to the castle. Back to... the burnt village. We'll drop a hard save here, I guess. Haven't done that in a minute. Because now that the kobolds are back to normal... I think I'm gonna have to make do with Cleo as my rune user. You want a rune user who's is both long range and is not like super weak. But you'll join now. Is this just a man with like a picture of himself on the wall? Love that for him. Aw. He's very adorable. Gon has never been happier than to join the army. I think he has the highest luck stat in the game. Nobody has a higher luck than Gon. Okay, so we might wind and haziness now. Got that going for us. And then in here, this character wants Kirkus to be level 40. I don't have Kirkus with me. And here's Fusulu. Oh, he needs 10,000 potch. Fantastic. Now, in the original version of this game, you didn't have this party items list, so the blinking mirror had to be in somebody's inventory. And if you had somebody carrying it who, like, left the party for whatever reason, it was very upsetting. Yeah, let's get 10,000. Actually, let's do this. I forgot I had a lightning rune piece to put on. We're going to have to play Gaspar, but I think there's armor in here for Rosman. Somebody was carrying, like, full armor or something. Alright, we can strip you. We're not going to use you anymore. Yeah, Valyria is half armor. I guess we're not using Valyria anymore. That's fine. That means we can give a half helmet to Rosman. Oh, he had one already. Never mind. Half armor to Rosman. And he can equip a shield. And he's got nothing else to put on for the moment. You do end up spending just a lot of time just like inventory management in this game. Let's see. You can have a feather. And some boots. Okay, he's looking pretty good. Next, what I need to do. I need to play Gaspar. Yeah. And I need to switch Kuramimi out of the party. I don't know where Sancha... Oh, he's down here. They put the two characters who will switch your party right next to each other. Eventually, Sanchez will move into the room next to the tablet. Alright, so Kuramimi can go. And give me... Hellion. Believe it or not, that's who we want now. Now we need 10,000 potch. I'll be happy with just one win here, I think. He's got a 5. It's 4, 5, 6. You pay double. That's all I need. Flick can use good runes. Yeah, he's 5-3-2 on runes. What's he like on with 92 magic stat? I don't need to put Cleo in the party. I could use Flick instead. I mean, eventually I'm gonna... Oh yeah, he names his sword Odessa because he's from a village where they name their weapons after their girlfriends. It's just a nice little... I don't think anybody ever comments on it, but it's a nice little feature. And Flick's rune we can take off, I'm pretty sure. Which is good. Give me... back here. I think it's the best possible outcome. You remove all the elves from the kingdom and everybody else is safe. The dwarves are still safe. The kobolds are still safe. Like... we now have Fusulu, who is just like a stupidly strong, like, frontline character. Next, we need... take me back to Tien. So this should be Antier. Antier. So we can't recruit you yet. The little boy doesn't want to join us yet. I believe you're ready to go right now. Now we've got an armor shop back at headquarters. So now anytime we visit an armor shop, it'll fill up his inventory. So we got all this stuff. Oh, they sell toe shoes here. I don't think I knew that, actually. I mean, wearing these toe shoes since that cave dungeon. Alright, what else do I want to do here? Rune shop. Are you just ready to go, Miss Jean? Okay, so she wants the castle level up, but go ahead and remove your... You can't remove it? I thought you could take that off of her. I'm pretty sure you could take her rune off in the original, that Mother Earth rune. I would love to put that to use. Okay, so apparently we're not going to. Because, yeah, she's 643 on the Mother Earth rune, which is just a lot of this move here. Like, yeah, she's good to go. Do I just keep her in the party for, like, clearing stuff out? We'll be back to this house later. And I think we'll be back to this house later. Yeah, we don't need any... Don't do anything with her yet. She should be ready to go. She'll only dance with you if you're wearing the toe shoes. Did they actually animate a little dance for Caesar here? Or, like, her dance is, like, very well animated, but... Nope, we're just going to turn in place and hop. That's all we're going to do. We'll never do anything with her. I don't think she's... Just send her off to the pancakes. And then upstairs here... Right, there's the sassy princess, but she doesn't want anything to do with us yet. We need to get an item first. Next, we'll go down here to Recon. We should just... let Hellion clean up. Dead. Oh, Flick is big dead. Eventually on this overworld map, we'll find fairies that drop a particular kind of urn that we need. Alright, Recon. First... Yeah, this guy here. I don't have anything for you to appraise, my guy. This girl here... First time I played this game, I thought she, like, there was some connection between her and this, like, dancing girl that we just recruited, whose name is also Mina. Like, oh, maybe Mina is, like, a bewitched cat or something. I don't know. But no, it's just the cat happens to have the same name as Mina. There's only one cat that we know about running around in the world, and it is this one. We didn't need to do that. Apple might be ready to go now. Oh, they're still dead. That's interesting. I guess we'll see. We'll visit the inn here and get them back on their feet. Ah, here's Apple. It was Matthew's decision. Alright, so now we have Apple. I don't think she does anything except... In fact, I don't even think she does anything. I think she just sits... she just takes up a spot in the army. We need to go... We might have leveled up the castle enough for Lorelei now. Alright, we have Lorelei. She might be a good rune user, actually. Lorelei is interesting because she changes her weapon in every game she appears in. Most characters, if they appear in multiple games, they keep their same weapon. Like, characters have like a favorite weapon that they like to use. But Lorelei, I think in this game she uses a bow, and then in Suikoden 5 she uses a whip. Oh, Latte is a sorceress. Don't know that I actually need one. Well, I guess it's more magic attacks in field battles. And that's all that's here, right? So I think what we're going to do next is try to go down the river. But we're not going to make it all the way. Rapids. Okay. Looks like a whirlpool, but it's rapids, I guess. I think you have to just hop on the boat without any like real idea why, because they kind of just leave you hanging at this part of the game. Like you just kind of have to explore the towns. Maybe the NPCs mentioned it or something. Yeah, famous doctor. So the idea is we need to figure out how to get to this doctor so he can neutralize the poison flowers that are giving us problems. these freaking guys. Flick mowing the lawn. All right, I think now this guy's a shipwright. We need a boat that can survive the rapids. Do those rivers border Dunan? I thought Dunan was further north. Suikoden 2 takes place in the war is called the Dunan Unification War. It takes place across a bunch of like fractured city-states and you unify them into. But I thought that was further north. I thought it bordered the Toran region to the north. Not maybe the river borders. Well, no. Maybe it's like off to the west. It's really a good world map. I know there's a bunch of fan-made ones. Yeah, most of the fan maps I've seen. Because the lake here is Lake Toran, and then there's another large lake up to the north called Lake Dunan, which is where, like, the city-states kind of surround it. But these rivers are going the entirely opposite direction. Why is it called the Dunan Rapids, then? It's nowhere near there. The map I'm looking at here has the southernmost point of Suikoden 2, where you actually go to like a border village and you can cross into the regions of Suikoden 1. You actually visit Gregminster in that game. And it has that just north of Saradi, which is the northernmost point of Suikoden 1. So yeah, it's up to the north. But these are just fan-made maps that I'm looking at here. Like, nobody... It's not actually a real thing, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Alright, we have to kick out both of these other party members that we have. He just walked under his door. Like, he just slithered under the crack in the door. Didn't even open it. He has invented the steam engine. Which we think is crazy, even though we literally fought through a dungeon filled with robots earlier. Oh, right. Milik has changed the names of all the towns in the area. So it's not Recon anymore, it's Premier Lemour. Alright, put the engine in our pocket. Thankfully, we don't actually have to walk there, but I am still looking for a random drop. So I want to expose myself to as much of this overworld as we can. It didn't matter. No random encounters with Gen and Commandol. We didn't fight anything, Flick. Nothing happened. Thunderous snoring. Seems like a portentous thing for Gremio to say as he was creeping on me in the middle of the night. Okay. So now our sailboat has a steam engine, apparently. I would think what we would have needed to get past the rapids would be like a reinforced hull or something. Nope, just a sail. Oh, that's as far as we go. Oh, there's Hermitage up here on the cliff. First of all, before we discuss anything with this guy, we've got to steal his paint. Okay, Flick got it. That's fine. Flick's in the party a lot, so... Oh, Milik Oppenheimer is also a dragon rider for some reason. I don't know if this is particularly true. Is Tio the most renowned of the 5 generals? This line is funnier if Kwanda is in your party at the moment. We just watch him go. Oh, we can get to the world map from here. That's interesting. I don't think I ever knew that. Like, there's nothing to do here for sure. This would be a great place to hide like a little nook with a recruitable character. Interesting. Well, at least I can do this. Looks like our castle's been upgraded. Because the music's certainly been upgraded. Can't look at a map. Here's a lot. Mina's vanished again? Oh, she's like a dancer. She's in some other part of the castle. This is like one of the best JRPG music tracks in history. Is the Suikoden castle music. It is beyond wonderful. Before I talk to Matthew again, because now that we know that the castle's leveled up, I'm gonna get rid of those guys. Do I want Hellion? The problem with Hellion is she's so slow. I'm gonna take somebody to clear battles. It's gonna be Cleo, right? 97 magic. But yeah, she's like a short-range character. You don't want a short-range character. She's not gonna want to give up her guard robe. We could take her Earth Rune off of her, I guess. 143 strength on Fusulu. That's pretty good. Mina's nothing special. 115 luck. Oh, who's got the cool sword? Gana's the lucky man with the cool sword. I can't take your lightning rune off. I can take Flick's lightning rune off if I want, but I think I'd rather have him keep it. Like, Cleo's just going to be the best that I've got. That speed and that magic. And she's already got, like, her weapons leveled up a little bit. He's got the high speed rune. So so the holy rune you use in the original, it gave you your dash on map, so you had to take up somebody's rune slot with the holy rune. And then Stallion had the true holy rune, which lets you like run around really, really fast on the world map. And that's the only reason to put him in the party. He's just, oh, he's got winged boots I can take. Then they decided that wasn't going to be a true, like, I guess the implication was that Stallion had the true holy rune, one of the 27 true runes. Well, then they retconned that, and they changed the name of his rune to the God Speed rune. But apparently God is bad, so now it's the High Speed rune. You've got nothing. You're not worth it. What about you? No, you're nothing special. Tempted to just take Fusulu because he's big beefy boy. I think we just do this. We just big beefy boys up in the front. And then Flick can do cleanup. 5-3-2. So I switch his rune off to a fire rune instead for better cleanup. Well, okay, we got a couple of characters. I think that puts us over the threshold we're looking for. This guy won't join us yet. He doesn't even know the name of the town anymore. It's sad. So she's down to clown now. The previous owner mysteriously vanished. Yeah, Flick can take his rune off. So I think what we do, because the use of Flick's rune is going to be cleanup. And I don't think there's a boss where we're going. Ah, we've got a rune shop now. We've got item shops and stuff. I still can't buy a fire rune anywhere. I have to take Cleo's. We buy this for Mr. Fusulu. So that just increases his crit chance. I'm not going to switch runes. I'm not going to give Flick a fire rune. We'll be good at this party. It'll be fine. We should go check out our new wings over here, though, now that the castle is built up. So there's like an ancient civilization, kind of like an ancient magical civilization that this like team of secretive like adventurer archaeologists are always hunting about. And they don't mention it at all in Suikoden 1. But in Suikoden 2 you find out that Lorelei, and then she's got like a rival archaeologist that they're seeking these ruins. And then in Suikoden 3 you learn that like that ancient civilization had much stronger ties to like the true runes and stuff. This is our little bandit cave. Love that. So Lorelai's just being all secretive right now, but we learn what she's up to in later games. This is the kind of former Imperial wing. Of course, right now our only former Imperial captain is in the party, so... Alright, we just gotta go talk to Matthew now. He's on the 4th floor. All right, Matthew's first letter, the first of 2. Matthew's second letter that we have to deal with later is one of the biggest sticking points in the game. It is so upsetting. We were just here. Look how wonderfully animated this scene is coming up. An illiterate forger. She's got to get her cougar on before she'll join us. Like, this scene has such great animation for the little pixel sprites. He blinks, is like, he pours the... I assume they're drinking wine or sake or something. Like, somebody poured their heart and soul into this scene, and God bless them. All right. And then in this house, right behind her, is this guy. Tesla the Scrivener, right? And Victor's gonna grill him about all his fake... I don't... Like, he could just say the real names of his family members here. Like, Victor wouldn't know. And then he catches him out anyway. And as soon as he gives up, he gets character artwork. So we've just kidnapped this man, right? All right, so they're going to give us the papers we need to get into the prison. And note that Matthew's not just like, hey, let's just commission these people's work. Let's actually, like, abscond with them and force them to live here in the castle for eternity. All right, we got fake orders, and there's not a boss fight in this dungeon coming up, I don't think. And even if there is, I think we've got the firepower we need. We didn't sharpen Fusulu's weapon. What level is it? 6. I don't think we can afford a 6 anyway, unless we want to play Chinchirorin, and I don't. So, send me to Recon, I think. Let's drop a quick save here. Yeah, everybody's already full. We're out. Sonye Prison. I have my papers. We still have to beat up a bunch of people inside. There's still random encounters. So this thing here I need to kill. And it has to drop something for me. And in fact, I think we can just... I don't think it's going to survive. Yeah, 2 hits. We don't need to use any magic there. Eventually it's going to drop a ring. A silver collar. I think you can wear that. No, okay. Only Kermie being gone. I like they have a little kitchen here in the prison. Nice little touch. That's a level 6 weapon he just put all that damage out with. Like, Fusulu's gonna be fine. Like a fine addition. There's an old book. Who did that land on? Flick. You can carry that. That's fine. Flick. It's kind of weird that there's a lever to open that door. Seems unnecessary. We'll let Flick soften him up here. That's not it. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for... I think it's an onyx ring? An onyx ring, I think. I want to insta-kill these gesture cards in the back because they have very, very long attacking animations, and they will also heal their allies if you let them. Antitoxin. I don't even think there's anything that'll poison us in the rest of the game. Poison is just not that big of a deal in Suikoden 1. Why don't we just show these guys our papers, right? Yeah, let's just Lightning Storm. See if this softens them up enough. Oof. Fusulu do get dunked on, though. Got so many hit points. Oh my goodness. We're not shady characters. We've got papers, dude. We are out of lightning storms. I forget which one I made Flick attack. Top one. Ooh, big oof. Alright, Fusulu gets dunked on a lot. It's just something he's got to put up with as a professional Fusulu. I got half of a helmet. Do you want half of a helmet, my dude? I mean, if I was these guys and I just watched the infiltrators murder like all my friends, like all the other people posted here, I would not put up a fight. They position their crossbowmen on the front line. They don't even know what they're doing. Sound set 0. Okay, that landed on Victor, that's fine. Fortunately, the doctor doesn't, like, join my party here. He can just accompany us. Just stick him in my pocket. Weirdly, your escape talisman does not work in the prison. You have to walk out manually. And I do need to see more of those nightmares. Yeah, this guy. I think I got fights like this where my front line's gonna get jacked. I've got one more kill. Before I gotta start auto-battling here. Ah, there it is. Oh, it's an opal, not an onyx. Beautiful. It's got a pretty decent drop rate. Like, it's not a super rare item, but you do need to get it to drop. Just completely for no reason. I just want to make sure that Gremio's inventory... Just anything I care about. Let's move over. In fact, I'll give you the magic robe. You can have that. I can hold my own with a sword, but I'm not in the mood at the moment. Spores of Agony. Flesh-eating spores. The line where he says he's a good swordsman is played twice in the PlayStation version for probably just a mistake. Gremio has locked himself in the room with flesh-eating spores. And nothing you say will ever get him to open the door. The horrible mental image of Gremio is just like half eaten by spores at this point. The fact that he's not screaming in agony. And we're locked in this prison forever, so... And also the doctor is nowhere to be seen. I guess the spores disperse after a while. Which kind of makes me wonder, like, if they're going to disperse after a minute and be harmless enough that, like, we can be rescued by Matthew, can Gremio, like, inflict, just, like, take their cloaks and, like, throw them over the spores onto the ground? Seems like an alternate idea. Everybody's been devoured by flesh-eating spores. They just couldn't get through this one door. Damn. It's a hard moment. They got most of his clothes, too. All that's left is his cloak. The good news is the party slot that Gremio usually takes on is available now. Oh yeah, and there's a scene where everybody has to give their condolences. I mean, everybody ends up dead eventually, Cleo. What about Camille? Is she like... Do I inherit Gremio's death? No, she doesn't even mention the debt at this point. Like, she doesn't even care anymore. Okay, I need to... So going into this room will advance the plot, which is not what I want at the moment. What I want... It's not going to let me put anybody good in my party because they're all standing in that hallway until the next story scene, isn't it? Well, let's just go do it to it then. All you do is make antitoxin. We can buy that in every store in the universe. We've got tons of it in the vault. We have a doctor now. I just don't feel like it right now. Let's just cycle the map. Does that... Okay, it didn't reset anything. Are those people still standing in the hallway? No. So take Victor. I can take Flick. We'll take Mr. Kwanda. We'll take Mr. Fusulu. And who do I want rounding out the situation? Probably Pawn, right? Yeah, we need to get Pawn in the mix. Pawn needs some levels and things. So, we'll take Pawn with us. Can't take Pawn with us if we're taking Fusulu. So we're not taking Fusulu. Gotta take somebody with a medium range or long range weapon. We don't have anybody great with a long range weapon yet. I guess I could take you and just have you use that earth room, but you're so slow. Alright, Cleo. It's gonna have to be Cleo for the time being. we need to get them some equipment. Pond needs to be healed for some reason. I don't know what's up there. I mean, she's never gonna. If you want to get paid, you've got to go to the bank down here, the Bank of Gaspar. That's the only way you're ever gonna get paid, lady. All right, I need to. We need to get Pond to a decent level, and we need to get Pond some equipment. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. I'm bad. All right. We can strip that. Strip that. Flick's coming with us. Victor's coming with us. Taiho's got a bunch of medicine left over. Quanda's coming with us. Kimberly's a party member? Why? The hell's the point of that? We needed that opal anyway. Alright. I need a magic robe for Cleo. I need a magic robe for Pawn. A half helmet for Pawn. Half helmet for Cleo. This Cleo can take this, I guess. Cleo can take a circlet. This I can get appraised. This I need to turn in. We're going to buy better accessories for Pawn as well. With some of our Hamula. Alright, half helmet, magic robe. I just don't have a better magic user than Cleo right now, unfortunately. We dance again? That was fun. I wish you could say yes. Alright. I don't have any room pieces at the moment now. So upgrade Mr. Pawn. We can go to 10, but I forget which blacksmith we need to do it. But he's got 8 for now. There's a lot of weird party members in this game, but like none of them are good. The laundry lady's not very good. The elevator guy's not very good. The bath guy's not very good. The one like character that surprised me is later in the game when we go to Warrior's Village. And we recruit Tengar and Hicks. Tengar is like a maniac. Tengar is incredibly good. Just one of the best magic users. And like her, like she's basically a better version of Cleo. Like she's just Cleo with better stats. I need money, so we're gonna make a withdrawal from the Bank of Gaspar here. I think last time I played this game, I had people picking my party for me, and I would, like, concede to taking, like, 1 or 2 joke characters wherever I went. Double it again. That's great. Do we go one more? We'll go one more. Pay triple. Man, it's nice to see that Gaspar is still... Same old Gaspar. Love that for me. Just take a quick withdrawal of 240,000 potch. Alright, let's finish upgrading Pawn here. So he can go to 9. I can take Quanda up to 9. Oh, it's not a double axe. Now it's a Duba axe. Take Cleo up too. Okay. I'll just let the old books float around around the inventory. It'll be fine. So yeah, they changed the way Marco's Cup game works in Rockland, but they left Gaspar alone. And I can buy... Oh, it's the good stuff. We got Ninja Garb happening. What up? I'm going to buy a guard ring for Pawn. I'm going to buy a second guard ring for Pawn. I'm going to buy a Ninja Garb for Pawn. I'm going to buy Ninja Garb for Victor. Ain't no room for it. Buy Ninja Garb for Flick. Ain't no room for it. Get rid of this pointy hat. Get rid of this silver collar. Get rid of this antitoxin. All right. This is all fine. Don't need that anymore. Don't need this anymore. Don't need this anymore. Don't need this anymore. Don't need that anymore. All right. Just want to make sure that you've got... Yellow paint, yellow flower seeds. So you're missing flower. We missed flower somewhere. Okay. We're healed up. We'll just warp out to Recon. She's upstairs, isn't she? No, she's upstairs in the other village. In Antier, then. So we need to find some kind of... there's a fairy boy kicking around here somewhere. These things. Oh, but I forgot my formation. It's not going to matter, because we're going to just wreck shop here, but... Whew. There's a free magic robe. Neat. Hey, Pawn, you want to be in the front row so you can actually punch dudes? Would that be cool? So now that we have the opal ring... The saucy princess will join us. She does absolutely nothing. We can't put her in the party. Like, she just sits in our castle and she drinks tea. La la la, she's the best dancer, but she doesn't have a name, so we don't want to recruit her. Also, the guy's sink is just running back there. What are you doing, man? You're wasting water. Alright. This next part's not fun, but there is a random item drop we're looking for now. 2 random item drops in this stage of the game. Sometimes you get them real quick, sometimes it takes forever. But yeah, most Suikoden games have a way to, like, stockpile as much money as you could ever want. Pon's level is just going. We wanted to be around the same level as Caesar. Let me just hang out by this town, because this is where we need to turn in our item once we get it. Like, this is not even the right fight. This is not even the right monster, but I can't just auto-battle this because... Oh, I didn't mean to defend with her. Yeah, do that. Like, Suikoden 2, it's really easy to just use the trading... There's trading posts in various towns. And you can just buy low and sell high and make a bunch of pots really easily. Do I even want headgear? I guess I do. Yeah, put that on. Well done, pawn. Really wish they put a world map in. If you give me these weird area maps, why not the world map? These guys. Cleo's got one more in the tank. I think I'm happy to just let Cleo burn all these monsters, then hit the inn once she's out of charges. Weirdly enough, we'll be back in this village later, just running back and forth into the inn over and over and over. Actually, now that Gremio's dead, Caesar has a screen clearing move he can use. Because now my Soul Eater rune has eaten 2 souls. I can Black Shadow them. There's the urn. Fantastic. That didn't take long. It only takes usually a couple minutes. Drop rate's like 10% or something. It's not
Nothing overwhelming. This item is beyond valuable. Now we have an appraiser at our castle. Which is good, because I've got something I need to appraise right now. A Chinese dish. Don't know how these people know where China is, but okay. A Japanese dish. My goodness. All right. I think I like what I've done with pawn here. I think that will work swimmingly. Now we got a nice little shopping center. Everything a growing boy needs. Let's go. Scarlaticia, take 2. So gonna do Milik's attack. Poison pollen. Which I think counts as magic, so let's do a bow attack. We'll send in the elves. He didn't, he did a charge attack. I thought he had to open with his magic attack. Well, I've learned my lesson. Don't trust 20-year-old memory. Oh, he just stole money. God damn it. We're gonna do that again. I'm gonna need one of these thieves to come back with information, or it's not gonna go well for me. God damn it. Do I just... Who's even left on bows? I've got adventurers, cooks, engineer, that's it. On magic, we've got rune children, the magic users, a full squad. We send in the narcissists led by Esmeralda. Tricksters are full. There's 2 more warriors, village kids coming. Kobolds and pal. Fusu lose their pal. Are they gonna charge again? Do I try to magic? I'm gonna magic. Nope. Luke died in battle? Dude, we just prevented Suikoden 3. So that happens sometimes if you screw up a battle, like I've screwed this one up. you'll have a character that dies in battle, and Luke is one of them that can die, apparently. What happens if you try to import your save data into Suikoden 2 if you've got save data where Luke is dead? Because Luke is like an instrumental character. Like, he joins your army in 2, and he's got like all sorts of dialogue. That's weird. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy that Luke died. Luke is a dick. But that's just not how that's supposed to go. Alright. We'll try that again. Before you get ninjas, these full-scale battles just sometimes don't go your way. Maybe our thieves will actually earn their keep this time. I love how you can see the hero's sprite down there on the field, but I think you'd be able to see the enemy sprite too. Like, Milik should have a sprite down there. The enemy's going to charge, so we want a magic. Alright, Luke, you won't die in battle this time. There we go. So Milik is a magic attack. Milik's attack is magic, so we want a bow. Show us what elves can do with arrows. The music has changed already. That's kind of strange. Let's send in merchants and see if we can... Merchants didn't work. Alright, I think we charge here. Because he just tried to use magic and it didn't work. So I think we charge here, because either... If he also charges, we'll meet him in the middle, and we'll have superior attack. And if he tries to bow, we will just tear him up. The field is joined. Eileen is another character that can die in battle if you mess up and pick the wrong thing and charge with LaPonte's team when you shouldn't. There's just one guy over there. One guy with a bow and arrow. We got him. Okay, I don't see any reason to change things up here. Who else did we have on the back line? We had Mr. Rosman. We just free will these guys, I wonder. For the try. Oh yeah, no problem. So okay, we just have to talk to him after Milik is defeated. And there's red paint. I'm fine with Pawn carrying that, I think. And nobody uses magic robe, right? We've got magic robes across the board. Oh, they both wanted Victor. Victor's tasty. Free Earth Orb, okay. Spark Orb, what was that? The person with the Spark Orb always goes first in a combat round, okay. So I have to bring Milik here and talk to her. Oh, spoilers, we're going to recruit Milik to the army. He's going to be one of us. He has the same black rune. Oh, Camille is here for no reason. Okay. Oh, if they change Victor's line here, I'm going to be so sad. They changed his line. Oh, how could you do that? The original line here was black rune, pink balloon, who cares? Or something like that. Aw, that's too bad. I missed the pink balloon line. But just again, we have to... I don't know if he's innocent, like he's still an enemy general, but... Very well. We now have a Milik Oppenheimer. Okay. It's not even a boss fight in there. It's just go do the thing. I'm not sure if we're going to get sucked into the next scene immediately or not. If not, we can get Milik up to speed, because I'd like to put him in the party. Black rune, pink balloon. Oh, we can switch right now. Good. Change, remove. We can get rid of Kawanda. Yeah. Show me. Look at that magic stat. Woo! Look at those magic. Oh, he's got some charges on him. Oh, we're about to get a ninja. That's cool. Tell you what, for now, remove, attach. Love that for you. I mean, we'll get you some more equipment, no problem. You like Ninja Guard? I like you in a Ninja Guard. That looks pretty good. How about... You can actually use the Rose Brooch. I mean, guard rings are just the way to go, but he doesn't really need anything. He needs a hat. You also need a hat. And you need... whatever. You need a hat. You need a hat. Sell the rest of this off. All right. Then I can get rid of Cleo for a while. We're not going to need Cleo for a minute. But I think Quanda and Milik are the two generals that you have a chance to actually execute. Like, if you tell them to execute Milik, they will. I think. Or maybe it's only Quanda. Maybe it's only Quanda or Osmond. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna dump Cleo. I need Milik. Do I need anybody else in particular? I don't think so. So we can just take whoever we want. Oh, he's got the killer rune on still. Aw, come on, buddy. Take Mr. Rosman with us. Oh, Milik's got he's a short range user. Okay. All right then. Well, that does change things. Well, I guess Pawn's going then. Kirkus we're gonna have to take out again at some point to level him up, but not just yet. We'll take... You know what? Kai has not seen action in a minute. Oh, it's Sonya that's mid-range. Milik is short-range, Sonya's mid-range, and she's got comparable magic stats, I think. Okay, we don't need to be in there yet. Oh, I gotta sharpen Milik's weapon. Alright, let's go get our sound, our like music player character and our artist character. Like, this guy hates Milik, but we're still gonna... He's gonna be like, oh, you defeated Milik Oppenheimer, and now I'm truly free. And he's like in the party. Alright, somebody please hit this thing. My goodness. Victor, that's the thing. If you don't kill the monster, you get chowed upon. Alright, we have Ivanov. We can start delivering all of our paint to him. And then you need Milik in your party to get the Balladeer. All right, so everybody's recruited out of here. Tiniest, like, courtyard ever in the middle of that castle. All right, that's done. I'm gonna step away for 2 minutes. Oh my goodness, no, I'm not. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I need to start wrapping this up. I completely lost track of time here. Let's get a refresh, save the game. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me tonight and playing Suikoden. So we got through like 2 of the game scenarios tonight. That's not bad. We're making good progress. Oh my gosh, I'm sitting on the wrong side of the screen. That's going to weird me out forever. That's it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Everyone, peace out and sleep well. Good night.